Hey puppies, and welcome to the first ever 1.20 snapshot. That's right, we are here behind an almost completely static background panorama thanks to this setting, and we are going to make our first world in 1.20. So in case you didn't know already, 22W42A was released, and this is the first mildly experimental snapshot for the 1.20 unnamed update. So it's a little bit different to the other snapshots that you may have seen before. It's kind of similar to the 1.18 experimental snapshots, but a bit more built in. So if we go to data packs in 22W42A here, you'll actually see these two are built in. So you actually add both of these, and then you get all of the 1.20 features, which is very interesting. So I'm not in... Oh, I was like, what is it bundling? No, that's actually the bundle. Bundles are being added.
Literally bundles, guys, it's that big.
Okay, and then update 1.20 and also bundles. We'll add both of those. So as we load up the world here, you're probably not going to see any real differences. Got a nice spawn here. Jungle behind me. Nice savannah. But, well, if we look in the creative inventory, you will immediately see things are quite different. And also, if we scroll down enough, bamboo planks. Yep. So the first thing we can go over here is one of the smaller changes that people may miss. Basically, the creative inventory has been revamped a little bit, but now not massively. But you can see some of the things like crafting now has a netherite ingot there before. It did not have that. Spawn eggs, that's completely new. And epic! Now we don't have to search spawn. I always got so sick of searching spawn, and then that would be there, and that would be there. That is so great. I actually did not know this existed at all. But you can see some of the creative inventory has been revamped. You have all the oak, then spruce, then birch, then jungle, then acacia, and then dark oak, mangrove. You know, it's really good for building. Then you've got all the stones. Let's see what else? Quartz, blackstone, even the resource blocks. Glaze terracotta, concrete powder. Oh, that's just so much better organized. Then you've got nature blocks here, organized very nicely. You've got skulk in it, and portal frame. Whoa, wait. That wasn't accessible in the creative inventory before, was it? Oh. Ooh, that's really cool, actually. Then you've got functional blocks. That's new, or that's been renamed. Or, no, I think that's just new. I think nature's new. Nature is bedrock thing. They have totally changed this. It has actually a massive change. Also, there's bedrock there. I'm pretty sure bedrock's been in the creative inventory, but it's not in the functional blocks or things with a function. Oh, hanging signs. Oh yeah. The heads. Do the heads really have a function? I mean, you can put them on your head. I guess that's functional. Then you have redstone, and you'll notice fence gates and doors and trapdoors are in both of these things. I don't know why it's sort of saying. Oh, because I was looking at search items. Oh wait, so what's actually important? Everything I looked at before? Yes, because if you look in search, it's no longer organized by date of release. So like, they don't just add new things on the end, it's now organized by tabs. So if I scroll long enough here, we should see spawn eggs are at the bottom. So the last item now is the zombified pigman spawn egg. That's very good, and it's going to make it much easier to find things in the creative inventory, and this is only the beginning of their changes here. They said that they were going to be listening to community feedback and trying to work on progressing the creative inventory even further, but that's really cool. And you can see that things like the oak fence gate are in both, so they are now allowed to be in multiple, so they're in building blocks, so you don't have to, if you want to build with some oak fence gates and create it, you don't have to go to the redstone to find it. Chest boat, bamboo raft, the bundle, combat, shouldn't be anything, no. Consumables, inconsumable. Oh my gosh, it's got brewing things in it. Well, yeah, but those aren't consumable. You just smash them and absorb their power. But no, yeah, nice try. Interesting though. And then you say Papa's red zone. Well, there's a tab missing. I mean, they have the potential to put 2 tabs there and there. Anyways, onto the features people are really excited about. Oh, look, a desert. Oh my gosh, Mesa. Badlands. Hearing Mojang say Badlands was painful for my soul during Minecraft Live. But, so what we have to find in this desert is a village. So, camels. Let's start with camels, because we've got this here. Okay, I'll just find one. I think I can specifically look for a village desert. Oh, it's 244. We should be... There's one! Boom! Hello! You're a bit cute. Oh my gosh, your face is cute. I did not expect this. Here we are in this beautiful desert village. Camels now spawn in desert villages, so you will not be able to see them just like out in a desert or anywhere else, only in desert villages. So if I jump into survival here, get on his back. Oh, that's a lot of health. Boom, you don't even have to tame them. That is so easy. And then we can walk. Wow, that is slow. This is like slower than donkey speed. But you did talk about sprinting. And is that better? I don't think that's any better. No, I don't think that holding down the sprint key makes it any faster. Sorry. I want to see if that would hurt you. Obviously, it's got the double seats there. Very nice. Let's see, what if I hold down space? Oh, that's the dash. So instead of jumping, and you can see it goes away for a couple seconds. So let's try and dash over this. Whoa, that was really good. That was really good. I think sprinting might be a little bit faster. I don't know, but generally you can just dash. And then wait for it to recharge and then dash again. So it takes a bit more effort than riding a horse. But it's probably faster in the long run. Let's see this in third person. Jeez, that seems crazy cool. And it seems that no matter, even if I do a tiny dash, it's the same cooldown as if I do a giant one like this. Oh, you need to live in there. Interesting. Ah, it is faster. They're actually slower when their dash bar is recharging. Interesting. So now they're really slow because they're a bit tired, and then they get their speed back again. They're a little bit faster, as in they're very fast. Oh, raw rabbit. That's funny because the bug was fixed about that. Dash. Ready? I'm gonna do the big jump. Whoa! Ow! Just run off. What the? Hey, get back here, camel. That was so fast. How did you move so fast? So that's very interesting. They seem to have... I mean, I guess I can try spawning a couple more and see if they all have the same amount of health. At this stage, they probably do. Oh, I just saw a camel. Camel. Big. Yep. So a row and 6 hearts. Oh, look, it's sitting down. It's a pretty good shot for them now, I suppose. So apparently, it's hard to get them to stand back up when they sit down or they stop. Well, that was pretty easy. No, I just stood on it and hit the W key and it just slowly stood up. Oh, that one's sitting down. Okay. Well, at least I thought it was gonna have to be like getting a cat off a bed. But it's actually, okay. I thought it was gonna be like really annoying to actually get them to stand up again. And so you would like never wanna, I wonder if it'll sit down when I'm standing. Do you wanna sit down, mate? I think you're getting a bit tired. I can make you tired. Or you could sit down, like that's the option. Wow, this is a big deal. They're all sitting, that one's sitting down on a hay bale. Sit. Sit. Unfortunately, there's no way to command it to sit. No, shift right click and just opens up the menu. Oh, there we go. Nice, nice. Yeah, they don't seem to sit down while you're riding them, which is good. It's not like the horses bucking, which it will sometimes do. You know, when you're on a horse, and just go, nah, like throw its legs in the air, and then keep riding. So I wondered if it would do that, because horses do. But no, it seems to only sit down when it's not being ridden, which is quite nice. It's quite a cute mob. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have you both now. So quite a lot of health, decently fast, well, pretty slow, but decently fast, if not faster than a regular horse. I think it's probably faster than an average horse if you keep dashing. But we'll have to see. Depends on if you're good at getting them. Oh, oh, oh. Water. Yep, it still sinks. That's a shame. Oh well. But the cool thing is that it can dash over water. Boom! I mean, that is pretty cool. You could just like leap straight over water. Another very interesting thing is the fact you don't have to tame them. They're already like so docile, they'll just let you get on their back. So I wonder if like we could see other mobs riding camels in the future, because like if they're so chill you don't even have to tame them. Why wouldn't other mobs ride them? Like villagers or wandering traders? I mean, a wandering trader riding a camel instead of just bringing some llamas. Or riding a camel and towing llamas. I mean, like, come on, that's so awesome. Get up, I'm saying. So camels have more health, probably more speed, and the biggest, coolest, most unique thing about them is the fact that they can carry 2 creatures at once. But I don't think I can get anything else on its back. I mean, I guess I could try and put like a horse on its back. A villager. Villager. Yo, I don't even know how I would start trying to do that. I guess I can do this. No, that didn't work. Get on its back! No, so only players can ride them. That makes sense. So if I dash to fight up against the wall, do I actually go up a block? Oh, I just skipped straight over the block, jeez. Very nice, and they are very tall. Actually, probably one of the most unique things about it. Let me grab another saddle and spawn egg. Is the fact that it's so tall. If I got a bunch of husks. Saddle, easy. Husks! Survival mode. Oh shoot, move. You see? Loses! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Until the camel just sits down, then you're stuffed. Ow, how'd one hit me? But boom, look, the husks cannot hit me because I am too tall and too mighty. And then I can dash away. Well, that was a bad dash. But especially if you're on really flat terrain, which is actually what was mentioned in Minecraft Live, that it was really good at flat terrain. Like, don't take a camel up a mountain. But if I'm standing out in here, these husks have got no chance. I'm jumping to grade them. Like, obviously skeletons can still get me, but if you're running around in husks, creepers will still blow up, but look at them all. This is so crazy! Look. Ow! How did one hit me? Sometimes they kind of bug out a bit, I think. But generally, you're not just going to stand around a bunch of husks forever. But that does add a good degree of safety. And because of the 2-player thing, you can have one riding, one with a bow, or the person riding has a bow. That's also quite possible. So staying with the tropical theme, there's also some brand new bamboo things. Oops. Okay, that was floating. Bamboo. It's been around since 1.14. It's a pretty nice block, and it's incredibly easily farmable. Like, really easy farming. So, imagine if we could get a block out of bamboo other than, like, bamboo. Now we can with bamboo planks. If I get some bamboo. Oops. Bamboo. That's weird. Crafting table, you stick them at the beginning and now it comes to the finish. You can now craft a bamboo plank from just 4 bamboo into 1 plank. That's pretty crazy actually, because think about how easily farmable bamboo is. Like, this may become an OP building block. I think that's been discussed a little bit recently, is that bamboo planks could become almost OP in a good way. We don't mind, but they could become OP. So in the future, instead of building tree farms, what if we just did a big sweeping, flying, jumping, hopper, minecart bamboo farm that produces like thousands and thousands of bamboo per hour that people have already been making because bamboo is a great fuel. Now we might even be able to use that for planks. So what I want to check. I've got 16 planks here. I can make some sticks by doing this. But literally, bamboo is your one-stop shop for everything. Oh my gosh, I can make planks. I can make a pickaxe from bamboo planks. Okay, this is good. This is good. They've got signs, they've got doors. I assume you could make like chests with them. Okay, these bamboo planks might be the new wood type for late game players. I'm not kidding. Also, we can make ourselves a raft. This is the other thing unique to bamboo, other than the fact it's a wood type that doesn't come from trees. It's this sick looking raft. Oh my gosh, that looks so awesome. That couldn't look better. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And this, I can get a villager on the back of. How easy is it to pick up something? Just push it on. Easy! They function exactly the same as boats, including the fact you can put a chest on it. And, yeah, you can just row them around on your raft. Row, row, row your raft gently on the sea. Man, that is so cool. But if just the fact that they could be an OP building block in the future is not interesting enough for you, well, there are also other very cool things about it, such as the bamboo trap doors. Look at these. So look, we have a window here. That is a pathetic window. Look at that pathetic window they just had. And look at it disappear. Boom. It actually really fits the desert theme. And this place, because it's like a church, and now I've made it look more like a ninja hideout. But that's not the point, because ninja hideouts are cool. I should know I'm a ninja. I mean, other than the fact it's quite flat, because I didn't give any depth, that looks so cool. Look, the little plus, they are great as windows. It may look better as like a one-wide window. Let us make a bamboo hut. Here. Okay, it's going to be a very small hut. It's going to have some windows. A roof. And it's going to need a door. A bamboo door. With every new wood type, it's always fun to start working out exactly how the doors and trapdoors and things look. Now this is going to be 2 updates in a row where we've gotten a new wood type. That's actually pretty big. That's pretty big for builders, like wow. Look at that. That is a good trapdoor. That might be the best looking trapdoor there is. Let's see, clear off my hot path. traffic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not including iron because it's boring. We have iron, oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak, mangrove, crimson, warped. Mangrove. Not mangrove. Bamboo. I'm so used to mangrove being the new one. Like, come on, guys. And a camel just sat down next to it. I mean, like, could that be any more perfect right there? Look at that guy. How do you even get up? Wait. Oh my gosh, are they so big they can just walk over walls? Like wall blocks? Oh my gosh, that can't be... That's crazy. That one's orientated wrong. Oh, why did I break it? Oh no, it's just back. Really? I never noticed that. That's stupid. Okay, so it's quite similar to like the jungle ones. In a way, that's its closest relative. Would be jungle, which kind of makes sense, jungle and bamboo. Or maybe like a cross between warped. I think warped was based off of acacia, actually. Yeah, warped was based off of acacia. It's very interesting. It's got a far more intricate pattern than any other trapdoor. Basically, just of the transparent ones, the closest one is warped, because warped has the most intricate design. And jungle, yeah, that's really cool. I think it's definitely the coolest trapdoor so far in game. Boom. But that's not all. No, because there's also even more to bamboo. Don't like the bamboo straight planks, fence, thingamajig things that I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. You don't like the straight look of the bamboo. Fair enough, maybe you want pillars on the edges. But then something else in the middle. And you want neat floors. That's where bamboo mosaic comes into it. Bamboo mosaic is a really, really cool looking block. Man, that is cool looking. It looks really, really smooth, but it also has texture and depth, you see. Man, that is cool. Put some mosaic down. Mosaic. And if you put a bunch of these down, it doesn't even look dizzy. That's so cool. Bamboo mosaic. How do you craft this block? Well, if you're making a 1.20 survival one, why did you go across the water? Oh, this is... okay, I'll stay there. I thought this was that church. Someone's house by accident, because I thought it was a church. I believe you craft it with bamboo slabs, which, yes, bamboo slabs exist as well. Not like that, is it like that? Honestly, I've, like, never crafted these. Oh, that's right, that's how you make chiseled blocks. Honestly, I never make chiseled blocks, because a chiseled wood type hasn't existed before. Like a chiseled block for wood. So, I always just use stone cutters. For, like, always. I don't even think I've basically ever crafted a chiseled block in survival. Oh, look. That is really cool. Oh, look at that conjoining right there. That's so cool. Wait, but I think, in case you want it to be perfectly matching, that you can indeed make. Where would I find this? Build bamboo mosaic slabs. Actually, that joins up worse. Maybe it's the wrong side. Nope, genuinely, actual bamboo slabs join better. Like, of course, there's no non-joining there. But if you want it to join up, then you actually want to use regular bamboo slabs. Interesting, because that's flipped. Just like this, doesn't conjoin either. So it actually probably looks better, but that's not good. Then, we also have bamboo fences and bamboo fence gates. And you have to admit, turning this place into a bamboo land is actually pretty cool. Also, what about this floor? Oops, I broke this workstation. Like, it's okay, but it could be better. Is this gonna be the new desert village? I mean, maybe. If this is legit, if this is actually the desert update, this could very well be what we see in the desert village. Man, that looks cool. I mean, it doesn't work perfectly well with sandstone, but it's probably its closest. Oh, look, I've got 2 villages now. Let's see the hitbox. Yep, just the same as the boat. You're free. I want my bamboo raft back though. I want my bamboo raft with chest. Boom. I love that. That looks so cool. I wonder if it's like standing on it, walking around on it is any easy. You can walk through the chest. Should that be changed? I don't know. Walking around on it's way easier too. You could make like a bridge made out of these things. You could make like a... Oh, ooh, that was a bit weird. That's weird. What the... Okay, I'm not sure what's happening there, but you can make like a bridge of rafts. Ah! That's very interesting. No. Go away. Go through the door. Bamboo blocks. I'm sure these will be talked about a lot more in the future, if not used a metric ton in the future by late game players as well. But that's not all. Looking for even more bamboo blocks. Well, I have you sorted. Not in building blocks for some reason, even though they probably should be in building blocks. We also have signs. Bamboo signs and bamboo hanging signs. Let me just search bamboo and make sure there's nothing else I'm missing out on. Well, there's also stairs. But also, there is signs. Are you sick and tired of making your signs be boring? Well, fear no more, because now we have bamboo signs with actually a pretty neat texture. There's a cat in my Ninja Dojo church. But you see, this was basically how signs had to look for years. But then, in 1.14, they thought, let's be nice. Why don't we give them an ability to dye signs orange? But then they thought, you know, that color is a bit bland. What if we got to spruce it up a little bit? The glowing sacks in 1.17. And not gonna lie, that looks pretty cool. But what if, instead of this, you had this? It's way smaller. Oh my gosh, it's way smaller. I still can't spell church. Boom! That looks good. That should be higher up. But Ninja Dojo Church. And I assume we can probably dye these too. Yes, we can. And it's actually smaller, which is interesting. The Ninja Dojo Church. Displayed in glory. Oh, it's not two-sided. Dang, that's a shame. But there we go. So would you like to name your builds like this? Or like this? That is so great for like, what's the word? A shop or like a house or anything. You could just put it there and just say like, boom, town, that one. You could put these everywhere. How do you craft them? Well, it gets a little expensive. Actually, I have no idea how to craft them with bamboo. How do you craft the bamboo ones? I don't know. But if I get some stripped oak logs and some chains, they are definitely more expensive than regular signs. So they're not going to like replace regular signs like that. But as you can see, what? I think the acacia hanging sign recipe might be bugged and accidentally uses oak. But as you can see, 6 stripped logs, 2 chains, and you get yourself 6 hanging signs. Very cool. I assume you probably use planks for bamboo ones? Yeah, planks for bamboo because there are no logs. And, yeah, looks like Acacia's bugged right now. Oh well, innocent mistake, happens to the best of us. Looks like Acacia hanging signs don't exist. But what if I actually did select Acacia? No, it literally doesn't exist. So the Acacia hanging sign does not have a crafting recipe, but no. Does it exist though? Whoops. So right now, the Acacia hanging design is actually creative mode only. You literally can't get it in survival. Oh well. But I'm sure that'll be fixed before 1.20 releases. Probably be fixed in the next snapshot. Alright, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, how am I forgetting probably the coolest, if not definitely the second coolest? Chiseled bookshelves. Let's go. That can be right there. Interesting. So right-clicking on an empty one with something else, you just perform the right-click action. Now you see empty bookshelves. They look a little weird, but that is so cool. Let's go. Interesting. So is the first one always blue and the second one's always green? And the third one's always purple? Interesting. I thought it was actually based off of what type of book you put in. Interesting. But that is very cool. Now we have these customizable bookshelves. They do technically have redstone capabilities as well. True. But generally what you can do is nestle these in with like other things, and then you can get like a bunch of enchanted books, chuck them in. Make one completely full. You could either just have empty bookshelves. Does look pretty nice. The other interesting thing is the texture of it is actually very unique. You heard Agnes talking about the flooring capabilities of it. Obviously this is just the oak plank texture, but that is unique. I'm trying to think of what that looks like. I can't really think of anything actually. What does that look like? I mean, a bit like mud bricks, but like with oak textures. Yeah, I almost want to say purple. Yeah, I think that's actually what I was getting, was purple vibes. I mean, obviously the color is completely different, but the actual top looks a bit like it. That's very interesting. There's not much that looks like that. Kind of like a crafting table as well. And that's what I was getting, was a cross between purple and crafting table vibes from it. Generally, it would be a pretty cool floor if you don't want to use the bamboo mosaic. But, cool textures aside, the functionality of it is brand new and something that we've all wanted in the game for a while. You have to admit that at least some point during your time playing Minecraft you thought, imagine if we could put books into bookshelves. Also, I'm going to bring up a little fact that may or may not be true and may or may not be known by you. Basically, during 1.14's development, there was an extra empty bit in the librarian villagers' schedule that allowed for them to inspect bookshelves. There was like this extra bit of code that never got worked on, never went anywhere, and eventually was deleted. That meant that librarians could interact with bookshelves. Like they'd come over and they'd inspect bookshelves. Like they'd look at them, I don't know, they wouldn't do anything. But now we have these actual functional bookshelves. Maybe they can come over to them, take a book out and then hold it, or put a book in. Like you sell them a book and then they put it in the bookshelf. Wait, can you put a regular book in there? Can I put like a book in there? Yes, you can put like literally just a book in there. Cool. And of course these are going to be a great addition to all enchanting setups. That should be like more than enough to get level 30. No, so it does not interact with bookshelves, with enchanting tables. Will that be changed in the future? I mean, that's possible. I'm not sure right now though. But the other big question now, which is the bookshelves, is how on earth do you craft them? Because I don't actually have any idea. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. They don't actually require books. I guess that makes sense considering they're empty. Huh. That's cool. So puppies, we have almost covered everything there is to say about this brand new snapshot, but there was one or two more things I'd like to go over. First things first is a little bit more about hanging signs. So the interesting thing is you cannot just place them on the ground. They have to be off of a support block, like this. But then if you break the support block, they can actually just sit there. I'm not sure if this is also the case if they're in the air. Yep, so you can have these things floating. They're a bit like candles, where you just can't place a candle off the side of a block. Like this. If I place a block down and put a candle, it can float. Interesting. So it needs the supporting block to be placed, but not to exist. Very interesting. Also, one thing I also wanted to talk about is there have been some changes to all planks. Yes, that's right. Changes to every single plank in the game. There's been a massive change. Something so huge that it's entirely related to sound. So there have now been some new sounds added to the game relating to wood types. So overworld wood types have their own distinctive sound, nether wood types have their own distinctive sound, and bamboo has its own unique sound. So I've turned the game sound right up now, so let's hear what this sounds like. Definitely the regular sounds. Okay, so the only one with anything unique there was actually the bamboo. Nothing else seemed to have a unique sound, so I may be reading that wrong. No, they actually do have their own sound. There is a distinctive sound there. It's really, really unnoticeable, but they have that slight sound that you get from the stems. That, like a very subdued version of that sound. You can barely hear it. I'm not sure if you guys can or not. Okay, it's also slightly deeper, I think. But yes, very, very vague sound. So it's not a huge change. Don't worry, this isn't going to feel really weird or anything. How the heck can we get it back here? That's actually really cool. When will we see the next 1.20 snapshot? Well, it's possible it'll be next week. It's possible it could be in a month. It's possible it could be next year. We don't really know at this point. But currently, obviously, there are a few features missing from this snapshot, such as the sniffer is not in it. Because, well, it certainly wasn't as already ready to be released as all of the other things. But before we go, also talking about other things that have been delayed and not in other updates. Well, we can't really go past the bundle. I didn't talk about bundles much today because, well, they're kind of yesterday's news in today's story. But we finally... What the? That's very interesting. Huh. Huh, it taught me how to use a bundle. I mean, I had actually kind of forgotten. But I assume these are the same as they always have been, so I can't pick up that now. No. Interesting, very interesting indeed. Well, bundles are back. I assume they're crafted the exact same way and they do the exact same things. Yep. So hopefully we will actually finally see bundles in 1.20. Now it's interesting they've re-added it because it's not doing anything different. So if this is their final product, then it should have just been in 1.17. But what I really want it to be able to do is hold non-stackables. I think everyone's been talking about a non-stackable item holding bundle that can hold like multiple non-stackables, and I just think it would be awesome. I have to use an item frame because I didn't add in my walking around item frame. How sad is that? Well, I think we've gone over everything in the snapshot. I'll update you guys in the future, but for now, puppies, I'll see you soon.